Welcome back to Lowball. We'll be doing Raihan. There's a couple RNG checks in this fight. Max special defense, max HP, that's 4. In defense, magic bounce out 2. Level 29 to bait out Yawn because otherwise it sees the kill and just goes lava plume. Now we had to use Dynamax to bait out Yawn, so lower might be possible, but I don't think so, at least not from what I could find. I think it might be worth testing 25 with using Dynamax to bait out the Yawn, but 1, that might not work. 2, even if it does, are you going to be able to code the Raihan? Cosmic Power, Calm Mind, Roost, and Sword Power. We set up with Cosmic Power first so we don't get clapped. Then we set up the +6 Calm Mind, we're roosting where we need to, and we then Sword Power for the win. Make sure you go into the Raihan with high health because Max Rockfall can hurt. As long as you get the Yawn on turn 2, nothing can really touch you aside from a crit. You have enough roosts to stall things out. The reason we're holding leftovers for extra recovery, the reason that we are not relying on leftovers protect song is because Lava Plume is incredibly likely to burn you, which functionally negates your leftovers recovery, which means you can't rely on protect stalling because it would be a zero-sum game in terms of health. Okay, let's see. Use the Yawn. There we are. I guess that's one way to do it. Now we start setting up those Cosmic Powers. You're actually fast so you can get off 1 Cosmic Power before he attacks you. You want to get as many Cosmic Powers as you can while he is asleep, and once the sunlight goes away, you're a lot safer, because the sunlight, boosts Lava Plume. We're going to want to roost this turn. Well, that's a nothing burger. I didn't know the AI could use Solar Beam. Wonder why I did that. So yeah, you just kind of set up roost as needed. Make sure you have high health at all times in case, because Max Rockfall can hurt. And as long as you don't get crit, you're in. You can't rely on protect stalling. You have max special defense because Lava Plume is his most dangerous move. Max HP for more HP when Dynamaxed, and for the world will come to me. Just give me a second. It's almost there. Yep, there's the burn. That's why we can't rely on protect stalling. Because the odds are not in your favor to not get burned, honestly. I always forget how much PP Lava Plume has. There's really not much to say about this. You just magic bounce the Yawn, you reset if he doesn't use Yawn, and he just kills you. You battle the Yawn with Dynamax, which might be possible as well as level 25. I don't think you could do it before 25 because that's before you evolve. This does also mean you need Xatu's hidden ability, which ain't fun. And then you just set up and win. The only thing that can kill you is a crit. There's not a ton else to say about this fight, frankly. Lowest I've gotten. 29 is the lowest I've gotten a confirmed kill on, unfortunately. So I'm gonna just roost up just so I got good health because, again, the only thing that can really hurt you is the Raihan's Max Rockfall because it stings. Like, it does sting a fair bit. We outspeed Torkal so we can get the kill for free. Now, sometimes his other Pokemon will try to set up weather, sometimes they won't. It doesn't matter too much. But everything gets one-tapped by stored power, so it's fine. Stored power has been very good in this run, I've noticed. Yep. So since he set up rain, we get the kill for free. Do not learn power swap or guard swap, they are worthless. Here comes the Flagon. He used the Sandstorm. Now, sometimes they can attack you and you'll have to roost accordingly if that happens. But as long as you have a decent amount of health when you go into Groudon, you're good. Now, this guy also just dies to a sword power. If you have to roost on anyone, this guy's the best because it can use Shell Trap. And if you use the Shell Trap and you don't attack him, it doesn't do anything. So you don't need to worry about it. Shell Trap is such an interesting but worthless move. Okay, Raihan. What about your big metal boy? Now, the Groudon does outspeed you. This is why we need to make sure our defenses are fully set up in both stats. And it also helps restore power. I'm not sure if it's strictly needed for the Yoko, but it is needed to survive the max rock ball he's going to use here. And you also need it because of body press. Even if you quad resist it, it can hurt at such a level. Again, I do think lower is theoretically possible if you use Dynamax to bait out Yawn, but I'm not sure if that works with how the AI works, or if Xatu can survive any lower than 29. I have not managed to bait out Yawn at any lower than 29, but I also didn't test Dynamax Scratch properly. So for now, I do think this battle would be revisiting as low as level 25, because that's the lowest level that Xatu evolves, and I know a Natu can't do this. So definitely look into that at a later time. But aside from that, I'm very confident in the strategy. I'm just not super confident if it can't go lower. The crit did not matter. I can confirm that via testing. So yeah, that's Lowball Raihan. Max special defense, max HP, special defense up, physical attack down, nature since you don't use physical attack for anything. That's for EVs and physical defense. Magic bounces the abilities so you can reflect Yawn. Yawn is also why no other strats work, because you have to have a way to deal with Yawn, and I couldn't find any suitable Vital Spirit or Insomnia users. And Kamala isn't in this game, so Comatose isn't an option either. So, yeah, that's why we need Magic Bounce, and Xatu is the best one I can find that can set up safely with it. I think level 25 might be possible, but I've been stuck on this fight for like 4 days, testing, setting up different Xatus, because I set up one with Protect, and I had to set up one with Roost, yada yada, and I'm just ready to move the fuck on to Rose. So, yeah, level 25 might be possible, but level 29 is the lowest confirmed we have. If a video is ever made on this by someone else, you're going to want to revisit the level on Xatu here. But I'm pretty confident otherwise, so yeah.